seen with my own eyes. I have traveled the whole of Xinjiang from one corner to the other. There is no, in fact, not even an iota of evidence of any genocide. Therefore, I believe it is a fake story, and some people are building up the story because they have their own hidden agenda. Now the question is, why are there stories about genocide and about forced labor? These stories are there to deny the great China, to pull it down. Now you see the answer to this last in two statements, one by the Defense Secretary of the United States of America, who said that the Pentagon needs to have a bigger defense budget. Now the secret for these lies in the military-industrial complex, which is prevalent in the United States of America. It likes to manufacture weapons and sell those weapons to the United States of America and its forces, but in order to sell its weapons, it has to create an enemy. The second answer lies in the statement by Mr. US President Joe Biden, who said that we will not let China become the #1 economy. Now you see, this is a very strange statement. He could have said that we will try our level best. By we, I mean the United States of America. They could maintain their position by working hard, but you cannot say that we will not let anyone else work, because then this looks like the tall poppy syndrome, that one poppy flower which tries to rise, you chop off its head. So you see, if you are going to pull it out on China by leveling fake charges, false charges, first of genocide, then now slave labor, and try to ensure that the Chinese economy gets affected and it does not rise to become #1, I find it suspicious. And now I've seen with my own eyes that the life of the Chinese, the social level of the Chinese has risen much higher. But I'm talking about the Uyghurs. It is their standard of living which has come to match any other Chinese citizen in China. But if such policies are carried out, that different brands are being banned and people are being told not to buy items which are made in Xinjiang, then it is the Uyghurs who are going to be suffering, because the manufacturers will stop hiring them, and if the Uyghurs do not have jobs, if they do not have a livelihood, then there is a chance that they will go back to the old ways in which they were deprived, and they might again turn upon extremism, terrorism and separatism. This is something that had been totally controlled by the Chinese government, but it appears that this is a strategy of the West to push the Uyghurs to those dark ages once again, and I disagree with whatever is going on. Every human being has a right to a better life, to a better job, and to have a better source of income. And if the Chinese government is providing opportunities to the Uyghurs to move to areas or to move to industries or to move to locations where they will have better chances of a higher quality of life, because after all, the Chinese government had promised that they will raise every single Chinese citizen above the absolute poverty line, and the Uyghurs are no exception. The Uyghurs have also benefited from it. So I think instead of calling it a human rights issue, it should be a question of appreciating the Chinese government that it is helping its people, including the Uyghurs.